For nearly 75 years, Marvel has been publishing some of America's most beloved comics, and recently their pantheon of superheroes has expanded.
One thing I'm particularly excited about is the emergence of strong female characters in our books.
One of those books, Ms. Marvel, features a protagonist with a fresh new face.
Kamala Khan's a 16-year-old girl from Jersey City. She's a Muslim Pakistani American, but she's like every single other teenage girl out there. She's slightly awkward, she's shy, but she's also opinionated, and she feels like her parents are out to get her. She somehow finds herself with superpowers. And this story is about what happens when she gets these powers when she's already struggling with who she is and who she is meant to be.
She's such a cute, relatable character. I love the art. The fashion is really awesome in the book. If you pick it up, you'll see that the artist has put so much time and effort into really designing how the characters are going to wear their clothes.
She has two best friends, her friend Nakia, who is sort of a born-again Muslim, and she is a hijabi, so she covers her head. But she looks fantastic, and she has all types of opinions about what it means to be a Muslim. And then she has a very, very typical American Caucasian best friend named Bruno.
Amana says Kamala Khan was partially inspired by her own childhood.
The way that this story came about was very organic. There was no agenda. We walked into it out of a conversation with my senior editor, Stephen Wacker, about what it was like to grow up in this country as a Muslim American, figuring out who I am and what I believe in. Am I Muslim? Am I American? Am I Pakistani? I had all these questions rolling around in my head. Some moments are very familiar to me in the comic, but it's not about me. I think that's what a lot of people feel like. They say, oh, is this your story? Is this autobiographical? I mean, I don't have superpowers. It would be amazing.
Comic books are created for boys. And they were created by a very specific demographic. You know, they served a need. They scratched an itch. And they evolved over time, you know.
Kamala Khan herself is the modern version of an older story.
There was actually a former Ms. Marvel. The Ms. Marvel mantle has existed for decades.
That former Ms. Marvel was named Carol Danvers, and she recently became Captain Marvel.
Carol Danvers used to be wearing a bathing suit and not much else, really, when she used to fight these superpowered baddies. And she can be defined beyond her sort of her feminine wiles, if you will. I think that's why they ended up taking her out of that costume, giving her a different name. Now she's sort of in a fighter pilot suit. She chopped off her hair. So it was very revolutionary for Marvel in particular, and our fans really responded to it. Kamala Khan was actually inspired by Carol Danvers, and she took the opportunity to say, hey, this Ms. Marvel is out there. No one's Ms. Marvel. I'm going to be Ms. Marvel.
I'm very happy to see this initiative. I'm very proud to preside over this period in Marvel's history where we're going to be looking at a period of perhaps unprecedented involvement of female characters. And I'm very happy to see characters of all skin colors, including green.
I feel like this is what our mission has always been, to be able to tell stories that are fun and aspirational and unique and also representative of the world that we live in.